okay for us to be uncomfortable with this disruption and to kind of have a bigger picture that when things like this happen, it can oftentimes lead to change, and change is inevitable. And in this case, it feels very necessary. If there's a systemic problem, naturally the body will try to deal with it, eradicate it, get rid of it. And maybe the systemic problem is just becoming too great that this is what's happening in our body here, physical body in America, in the city. We're going to start grounded today. We're going to check in, beginning with some grounding. Trying to set some very meaningful intentions, getting some clarity around that. We're going to move into a little story about Virabhadra. Practice some of those poses before moving on. So find yourself in any comfortable seat. Maybe you want to get a little elevated, that can help. I'm sitting on a little cushion, my blanket folded up today. And as much as you can in this moment, just try to get settled. That might be quite a task. But just know, sitting here, being here in this present moment, is exactly where you need to be. Now, when we think about setting an intention, we want to choose the idea or the vision that we want to see. If we make our intention based on things we want to stop or prevent, we're putting our energy into that thought or idea. We want our energy to be translated into the outcome that we view as positive, productive, etc. So the theory is that we attract what we think of. So if you say, don't forget your keys, you're more likely to forget them than if you say, remember your keys. So that's the idea we want to implement here in our intention setting. Letting your eyes close, I'll let you start to formulate an idea for yourself. What I want to read to everybody is the Fifth Amendment in our Bill of Rights in this Constitution. It's easy to get distracted with a lot of the fluff, a lot of the things surrounding it. But what our experience is supposed to be built on in this country, the Fifth Amendment is no person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in the militia, when in actual service in time of war or public danger, nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property, without due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation. Was a young person's life taken against the Fifth Amendment? I think it's fair to say yes. keeping your mantra, your focus in front of your mind. Start to move our bodies. You can begin maybe by bringing movement into your hands. You start to take some movement here, letting your neck fall side to side. Your eyes open. We'll shift on to our knees. In a tabletop position. Taking an inhale here, find your neutral spine. Exhale into a child's pose. Let your hips come to your heels. Your forehead come to your mat. And your option if you want to crawl your arms forward or bring them behind you. Deepen your breath. Slowly slide your hands back towards your face. Press your chest, lifting yourself up into your hero. Inhale the arms high, gazing up. Exhale, goal post your arms, pull your elbows down behind your back. Inhale the arms high. Exhale, tabletop pose, shifting forward. Use something to support your seat. Start to move that out of the way. Finding ourselves in tabletop once again. Let's step behind the hands and come into a forward fold. Letting the upper body just hang heavy here. Maybe you start in a ragdoll version. And just try to find some gentle movement, shifting a little forward and back. Maybe a little left and right. Release your grip. Toe heel your feet to touch. Bend your knees. Toe roll up one vertebrae at a time. Finding your mountain pose. Bring your feet together. Roll the arches down and in. Squeeze your thighs together, squeezing your glutes. tailbone under your body. Engage your core. Fingertips reach down by your sides. Actively pulling your shoulders down. Spread out your toes a little wide. Let's begin to grow the roots down. Imagining them going into the mirror image of your body above ground. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, goal post your arms. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Your hands into your thigh. Pull your shoulder blades together. Keep your core engaged. Find a few breaths here. Big breath in. Exhale, downward dog. Let your palms step back. Pull your armpits towards your thighs. Pedal out your heels. Big breath in. Big breath out. Let's flow that. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, walk behind your hand. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, round down, rise. Exhale, baby back. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward dog. Welcome to take some chaturanga here. It's your practice. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Goal post your arms. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward dog. Flow through chaturanga. Whatever you need. Nice big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, side. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise. Now exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And start to shift the weight into your left foot. Picking up your right heel. Take an inhale, soften your left knee. Exhale, tree pose. Open the knee to the right. Toes can stay on the mat. And slide up, maybe all the way up to your inner thigh. Just avoid pressing into your joints. Soften the left knee again. Send your roots down. Making that mirror image, your physical body, coming into the earth beneath you. Now sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, come to your mountain, hands come by the sides. Inhale, arms overhead. Both feet are on the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back, downward dog. Maybe you float. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise to stand. Exhale, bring your palms together in front of your heart. Shift the weight to the right foot. Inhale, lift your left heel. Exhale, open your left knee, tree pose. You find your variation here. Soften your right knee. Come back to your mantra. Your intention. Exhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, mountain pose. Bring your hands by your side. Step both feet together. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward dog or chaturanga. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, lift your hands. Exhale, forward fold and listen. So walk your feet out a little wider. Feet to the edges of your mat and let your heels come into center. Start to bend your knees, letting your seat come down towards the mat, moving into your yogi squat, Malasana. Let your elbows come towards your knees. Find yourself here, the shape that you can maintain. As we move into our warrior or Virabhadra practice, I'll give you a little background story where these postures come from. Shiva was mourning his wife Sati's suicide, coming from the rejection of her father, his community, for marrying Shiva, who was viewed to be a wild, earthly creature, kind of ignored what they believed was the divine order. Sati committed suicide to rebel against her father. And in that sadness, Shiva cut all of his matted dreadlocks and used that hair to create a warrior, Virabhadra. Vira translate to hero, Bhadra to friend. He sent Virabhadra to fight this battle against darkness. Fully release the palms in front. Shift into a tabletop, allowing ourselves to gently exit the shape. And from here, we're back to downward dog. Now, in this story, start to imagine Shiva as your spiritual self. Saksa is our ego. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Shift the weight to the left foot. Inhale to tree. Now, as we move to embody Virabhadra, we need to start to put ourselves in a warrior's mindset and mentality. Imagine in each of your hands are two swords. Find that grip. Maintain that grip. Inhale, we'll release the knee, coming into a one-legged Tadasana. Now exhale, step the right foot back into warrior one. Set the right foot behind you at about a 45-degree angle. Make sure your hips and heels are in alignment. Point your swords up. Use your chest, use your upper body. This is how Virabhadra emerged into the group of gods and deities, coming up through the earth. This was their arrival, right? Is there anything actually kind of more amazing than entering a scene from underground, swords first, rising up? Charged by anger and by loss. Those are feelings we can feel today. Take another big inhale here. We exhale, warrior two. Slice the swords open. Adjust the back foot. Bring the right heel in alignment with your left. In your strong lunge. Now Virabhadra is seen as target. And this is the move to charge. This is your strength of moving you forward. And upon reaching their destination, they move to warrior three. Swords come forward in one magnificent movement to behead. Find your strength. Imagine moving through this shape with swords. If anyone's ever picked up a real sword, they weigh a lot. 20 pounds, 30, 40 pounds sometimes. More breath in here. Exhale, mountain pose, come to stand. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, through. Maybe a chaturanga or downward dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift the left heel. Exhale, tree. Once again, let's find the sword grip. Imagine the weight of those swords. Engage your arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Bring them overhead. Lift your left knee. Exhale, warrior one. Step the left foot back. In your strong stance. Once again, you are emerging. You are being driven. Fear, anger, sadness, loss. Big breath in. Exhale, slice the swords open. Warrior two. Moving towards your target. Finding ourselves nearing the target. Getting ready to strike. One swift movement to decapitate the enemy. Holding strong here. Engage your arms. Trying to lift those swords. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Rise to mountain pose. Exhale, hands by your sides. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale.